So I honestly felt compelled to literally do this video before I took my morning walk. That's how infuriated I am about this. I am puzzled. I am perplexed. I feel bamboozled. And I just think that this needs to be addressed. And then I don't think we ever have to address it again. Okay. So I woke up and the first thing I see when I open up my Instagram, because typically I don't open my Instagram until after my morning walk for this very reason. Because I typically like for my day to start with myself first. Instead of doing work first, I usually like to just get out there and clear my head first and then dive into the work. But I found myself literally just percolating. Like my thoughts are percolating. You know what I'm saying? So let's read what she wrote that the Jasmine brand posted. And so I want to show you what she said, and I want to kind of give you my thoughts. So she wrote, I think it's funny appearing back online, right? I think it's funny when I post something negative, it goes viral. When I post something positive, no one pays attention. Y'all prove me right on what y'all want from me. I want to stop there. I was intending to read the entire thing first, but I think I want to break this part down. I don't know when social media and posting and going viral became the metric by which we measure our what our fans want from us. Um, I think that we live in a world where attention is currency. So I do understand it. But for a legendary voice like Tamar, I would think that she would be beyond the point of wanting to go viral for things that are not attributed to her work. So to even want to test this theory, to me, that is very odd thinking to me. And I want to say all of this. I'm saying all of this out of love. I love Tamar. I love what she contributes or and has contributed to the pop culture landscape, what she is still doing today in terms of the work. That's all we need to talk about. But this post right here and this first statement, to me, I find to be baffling because it really ignores all of the positive feedback that I'm sure that's out there from content reviewers like me. Now, granted, who am I? I am sure I am absolutely nobody to her. But there are people out there who are praising the return of the Braxtons on WeTV. There are people out there that, despite the fact that every other month she willingly finds herself in the center of drama, we still manage to, as she states in her most recent IG post, and I still sold out without y'all posting. When y'all gonna support positivity? Girl, that's not the way the blogosphere works these days. Okay, and that's just the truth of the matter. You have to come to terms with that. What tends to get the most clicks and views these days are going to be typically stories that elicit some type of negative emotion or response. That's just a fact. And that is the way news has tended to work throughout history. Okay? So it's not just the blogs. But the fact that you recognize that you still sold out your shows without anybody posting any positivity about you should go to show you that you don't need to go viral in order to be successful when you are a living legend and you have a voice of an angel. I think when we get to a certain age, and this is not age shaming, I'm collectively speaking about people in our age group, this desire or this need or this fascination with going viral can't outweigh the love and support that your genuine fans have for you, because now they are concerned. They see you post what you posted and they are concerned. And you take them on this up and down roller coaster. No one is asking you to not be healed. We want you to be healed. We want music. We would prefer that you go viral for your music and your sold out shows, less so than this type of news. How could you do that, you may ask? Well, maybe you should hire a social media agency so that they can help you go viral. You're cooking online. Go cook a meal with Miss Netta, since everybody seems that's a huge social media thing. Partner with other social media creatives who are already popping and going viral, and do some cooking down to your house, whatever you got to do. Okay, since to me, it's not enough for you to have a sold out show. It's not enough for you to have a hit show back on a network. It's not enough for you to have a great relationship. You have a need to go viral. I don't understand that. I don't understand that when you are a living legend with the voice of an angel. I don't understand it. Y'all prove me right on what y'all want from me. No, you don't understand what we want from you. You're asking yourself, what does it take to go viral? I know, negativity, because that's been my path. That's been the constant. That's been the routine thus far. But you mistake that for what we want. You mistake what gets posted for what we, your fans, want. If you spend more time catering to your fans and less to the news and virality, you won't have these problems. You don't see Toni Braxton doing that. You don't see Beyonce doing that. If they go viral, it's usually because they didn't drop something new. Why can't I be healthy and healed? Baby, that is what we want. That is all we want, because we want more music. Period. Y'all was waiting for my life to fall apart. No, we were not. We were waiting for the debut of Braxton's. We're waiting for a new album to drop. That's what we, your fans, have been waiting for. And I don't know why, I don't know why no one is having these conversations with you. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Then she says, Jeremy Robinson is and has been the most positive person in my life and my best friend and family. And y'all want me to say something about him, something bad about him, so bad. No, we don't. We want you and he to keep us out of the group chat. We don't need to know every up and down you guys have. If y'all break up and make up, we don't need to hear about it and him running around down the street with Tommy. We don't need to hear that. We don't want to hear it. Tell us when y'all get married. Otherwise, we don't need to know. Or put him on the show. Get paid for it. Get him paid for it. Make some money from it. We are not asking for you to say anything bad about this man. Actually, we would like you to say less about him. How about that? We don't dislike this man. But the question is, do you like him? Because to me, unless he is in agreement with all of this social media frenzy, in my mind, I feel like, wouldn't you want to protect him from all of this, all of the crazy, by keeping his name out of the mess? Then she says, but post my #1 singles and my new album with Tricky Stewart and bring a network back from the dead. Last I checked, the WeTV wasn't dead, because they got a lot of shows that people was already watching. So, I mean, I can't get with you on that one. But if you say so, all right, that's fine. I support it because I ultimately support Tamar, the singer. I support Tamar, the reality TV star. I support a happy and healthy Tamar. That is what we, the people, truly want. And my thing is, if you spend more time catering to your fans simply and less about what happens on social media, how many times you go viral or get posted, it proves to me that your post proved to me, your recent IG post proved to me that you can sell out regardless of whether or not you are being posted by anyone, which should tell you that you don't need to do nothing, baby, but work. Because that's where the love comes from your fans. You worried about clicks and views from people that may not even like you. For what? Why? Create for your audience. Now, she wants y'all to know she got a new album coming out with Tricky Stewart. Now, Tricky Stewart has worked with some of the best in the game. Just say that. It ain't got to be now that I got y'all's attention. Girl, if that was it, what I feel like is I feel tricked and bamboozled. Because on the one hand, you got people out there worried and wondering about your mental and praying for you and hoping that nothing's okay. And I don't like that. I don't like the trickery in that. Because now what this either proves is that you went through something and now you're trying to backtrack about it, or this was all purposeful. And if it was purposeful, then because it's either I'm being gaslit or this was purposeful. If it was purposeful, I think it was disrespectful to your fans, to the community that actually really, truly loves you. And I think it's time to stop the games and get into the work, because that is where the bag truly is. Unless you just want to be a social media star. And I don't think that's who you are. So everything I say in this video, I say it with the utmost amount of respect and love. And this is coming from somebody who will buy anything you put out. Please stop the social media shenanigans. Live your life in love and have and in the joy of all the good things that you have, and stop thinking about your life in terms of social media and virality, because at the end of the day, a lot of that's not even real. What's real is if you got love with this man, live in it, enjoy it, be happy about the success of your show. If your family is not your friends, girl, leave them alone. If you want to promote your new album, keep promoting it. Okay? Promote it as much as Fashion Nova promotes and sends me text messages. Okay? That's how you make the sales. All right. So that is my little rant for y'all this morning. I really am coming from a place of love, and I just want her to win. But I can no longer support that level of social media outbursts, because then it's going to start feeling like the girl who cried wolf. And that's the last thing you want. But anyway, like I said, I say it out of love. Hopefully it's received as such. And that's all I got. I'll catch y'all in the next video.